far edges of the Eye of Terror, two recon squads are following up on the deciphered signals received from a long-lost beacon. The signal was broadcasted years ago, but none of the sides wanted to risk leaving their men behind. Unfortunately, the signal bears no markings of who might have sent it. The risk was great, for it could have been a bait. Astra Militarum forces have sent a small elite unit of Tempestus Scions with a heavy armored support of 2 sentinels. Tau forces have sent a unit of Grot, a unit of fire warriors and a piranha to provide a fast-moving recon support. Just when Astra Militarum forces received a confirmation that the beacon was not one of their own, they spotted the incoming Tau forces. Orders were clear.
Eliminate your enemy forces, proceed to the beacon, retrieve Xenotech and return to rendezvous point.
So it began. The mission for Tau was clear. They had to infiltrate the camp and leave it behind as soon as possible. The more of their forces break through, the better. Astra Militarum established a gun line at the far end of the fallen Imperium settlement. First term saw Tau forces waste no time and move up as far as they could to get to the other side of the settlement. Due to low light conditions at the break of the day, almost no firing has been commenced. Complete silence on the Tau side. Like shadow warriors, they moved toward the enemy gun line. Astra Militarum did not move, awaiting the wave of the enemy. Most of the targets they fired at did not get hit, except for the one Grot warrior who left the shadows. Unfortunately for him, few of the Scions were aimed and ready. What has perspired is that in the darkness, the Tau have managed to silently wound the sentinel. Only now the Scions notice the brother being under fire. Tau has moved forward, running towards the enemy, not thinking about enemy fire. Scions seemed to be surprised by the amount of targets available and failed to hit most of them. Very few losses on the Tau side. Everything is going according to the plan. All shooting done by the Scions brings very limited results. Tau forces are allowed to rush towards the ever-closing gun line. Ready your bayonet, soldiers, it's going to get rough. Finally, the sentinel on the right flank is taken down by the piranha. Grot from the center have an open passage to rush through to the edge of the settlement. Grot on the left flank are aiming their guns at the Scions in the ruins, who have been harassing them a few moments ago. More and more Tau units are closing on the fringes of the settlement. Scion's mission is hanging by a thread. Sneaky Trooper was hiding in the shadows of the Imperial ruin. Now he has an open arc onto the Tau forces running past him. Piranha managed to spot him, but an unlucky shot from the snap-shooting fusion blaster left the trooper alive to see another minute. Left flank as well has seen some success. Few of the Scions fell under overwhelmingly inaccurate Tau fire. Still few of the shots connected and disconnected the unlucky Scions. The Sneaky Trooper has killed the Shaper, who was the leader of the Tau forces. The Sentinel has moved into a clear line of fire to take down Piranha, and Scions hiding in the crater kill few of the fire warriors, clearing the center of the settlement. Sentinel missed all its shots at the Piranha. In return, the Tau skimmer has moved forward towards the threat instead of running away from it. The turret hidden away on the far end of the settlement has killed off the Shaper killer. Revenge has been taken. Forward, for the greater good. Tau has received their orders to move forward quickly. After a short bout with the charging sentinel, the piranha simply flew away and left the Imperial settlement behind. Same goes for the Grot, who hitched a ride on the wings of the skimmer. Summing up, Scions have scored 3 victory points for killed units, an additional 2 for the First Blood and Slay the Warlord. Tau has scored 7 points for escaped units, plus 1 for Slay the Warlord. Victory to the Tau Empire! Tau mission was a success. Swift advance has allowed them to secure the beacon and retrieve valuable information on the nearby settlements. Tau will definitely be seeing Castra Militarum forces in the nearest future. Let's just hope they will paint their armor.